Rewatching Mad Men, is this still one of the best TV shows ever? There are not a lot of great new movies or TV shows coming out right now. January is usually a dead month. So I've been doing some rewatching and I went back to Mad Men. And yeah, this is still one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Probably top 10 for me. Also, no show in history has ever made me want to drink in a cigarette more than this one. If somehow you've never seen it, Mad Men is a look at the 1960s, focusing on the career and personal lives of advertising executives on Madison Avenue. Specifically, we're following the iconic Don Draper. Now, I wouldn't say the strength of this show is some insanely complex, interweaving plot or big twist. It's really the character work. Obviously, Don Draper, but you've got Peggy, Joan, Pete, Roger Sterling, Price. The list just goes on and on for great characters in this show. Now, rewatching it this time around, Don Draper, still a great character. But man, this guy is a piece of work. He's so impulsive, so emotional, such a man-child, a baby at times, that I found myself getting frustrated. The first time you watch the show, you definitely notice some of that, but mostly you're just like, yeah, this guy's cool, he's awesome. But this time, it was so hard not to get annoyed when he just disappears from work for extended periods of time without telling anyone, or constantly just talks about running away from his problems. It really just highlights that Don never thinks about consequences. Quickly touching on some other characters, Betty, I feel bad for her, but I also think she's pretty terrible. Not that different from Don, honestly, once we kind of dig into it deeper. Henry, her new husband, might be the most level-headed person in the entire show, and I genuinely don't know how he puts up with all that crap from Betty. Roger Sterling might be my favorite character. Obviously, no one in the show is really a great person, especially when it comes to being faithful, but unlike Don, Roger just doesn't pretend he's this better person. He knows exactly who he is. He doesn't really care what anyone thinks. He's also fun. He's also easily the funniest character in the show. And we got Joan. Her journey from secretary to partner to running her own production company by the end is fantastic. Joan might be the best of them. And as for standout moments and storylines, season 1 does an incredible job of introducing you to this world. You're instantly hooked, and you genuinely can't believe people used to drink, smoke, and behave like this all day at work. The storyline where the British agency is trying to sell the firm to McCann, and everyone scrambles to pull together enough clients to buy out and avoid the sale. That might be my favorite arc in the whole series. The stakes feel real, and you just want to see these characters win and succeed. Price's death is absolutely heartbreaking. Don writing Megan a check for $1 million is wild, and the ending, I think it works. It's hilarious that Don just walks out of the McCann boardroom without saying a word to anybody and never comes back. And then, of course, the implication that Don comes up with the Coca-Cola commercial. The final season really just brings home that theme of identity. In the end, he becomes Don Draper. It's tough to talk about an entire 7-season show in a 3-minute video, but I did my best. Overall, fantastic series. Absolutely going to my loved it tier. What did you guys think about Mad Men, the series? Let me know down in the comments below. And where does this rank among your favorite series of all times? Top 5, top 10? Let me know, and like, follow, and subscribe for more videos like this.